Okay, welcome to our midweek conference call. Justin, can you hear me okay? Want to make sure everything's working fine before we get started.
Yes, we can.
Excellent, excellent. All right, guys, we didn't send out an email today. We haven't really been pushing to get people on calls. We know you guys have got busy schedules, but we want to address a couple of things today so you know for the future. First of all, Wednesday is going to be known for company update as well as an open informational webinar. So we're going to be talking today about the sign up process that we expect you to jump on board. We don't know if you will, but we hope you do, starting as early as the 15th, which is this upcoming Monday. So I want to explain why that is so important to people to get involved. That's going to be number one we're going to talk about. Number two, on the Wednesday call will be company update. So let's start with the obvious one. This morning you went to the CRC, you went to avazoo.com, and you found that Cloudflare was letting us know that it was not operational. We are in the process of migrating everything to DigitalOcean. At the moment, we're on servers all around the world, from Germany to cloud servers in the US, Philadelphia, to servers out in the Philippines. We are migrating. What that means is we're taking all of our database for the last X amount of years, and we are moving it all over to DigitalOcean. And we've been working with them every day, getting everything set up in the platform. It's going to be problems. I think I mentioned it already last week that we were going to have some issues. I can personally guarantee you're going to see a lot more. Now, how long will they go down for? We can't tell you. It could be an hour, it could be 2 minutes, it might be something you don't even notice that it goes up and down so quick. It has no idea. But as we move forward, it most probably will get prolonged a little bit longer than normal, due to the fact is, as we're bringing bigger and bigger databases over, they're going to happen. So guys, you're going to see downtime. We'll try to always put it under maintenance, but it doesn't always work that way. Unfortunately, sometimes we think things are all set to go, and then when we get over there, it's not working live. So at that time, it's already too late. We can't reverse it. So just so you guys know, typically we expect this to be done in about 10 to 20 days. Now, if we're lucky, we'll get it all wrapped up in a lower time, but there is an awful lot of database that's got to be put together and be done. So first of all, so you guys are aware of that, of what's going on. Number two, just so you're aware of it, I apologize about any noise or anything, but Andrew and I are still in the motorhome. We're not back yet to Vegas, and I do apologize if you see any disturbance or things behind me. Right. Also, the game. The game we were going to launch today, but we have made a decision to hold off. And the reason being is we don't know, but the energy, the excitement of the new sign up will create some people that want to know more about what we're doing. And we are complementing, or considering, should I say, about having the game available, the spin the wheel game, into the actual Ripple console. So that's what we're considering. So we have held off today just in case. No matter what, next week we launch it with Avazoo, or we launch it in the Ripple new platform. So they're the only two updates, so you guys are aware about it. I want to address a couple of things that has happened, and it's certainly not done in anybody's intention. But we have to clean things up legally because of our regulator and our license. So a couple of weeks ago, there was a situation where somebody had reported. It's actually longer than a couple of weeks. It's most probably 6 weeks ago. Somebody had reported that they'd signed 3 tickets and they wanted their $1,000 for each ticket. I'm sure you're all aware about the $1,000 for each ticket. Then that kind of blew up because the person didn't sell 3 tickets. In fact, didn't even sell 2 tickets. They said that the person did sell the second ticket, and we've been waiting now for about 3 to 4 weeks for paperwork to show that there was a payment. However, from there it kind of festered. You guys may have already heard about it. So what I'm going to do quickly, guys, is this is to go on record so everybody knows. So when we done the offering, it was done in 2 separate PowerPoint presentations. So the first thing what we're going to do today is we are going to share my screen, and We are going to jump over, put the volume on, and we're going to just listen to about 60 seconds of this pretty quickly so you can see it. So this is the first one we're going to listen to very quickly, just so everybody can hear it and we can verify what we said. So we can get this raffle done. But guys, you can go out any day. If you're a business, you're an AAP and you're selling tickets, sell, sell, sell. Your cap is 25,000 and your deadline date is this week, this Sunday. For every ticket, what we do is we're going to add it to the 50 million pool. Once we get to 10 million tickets, we're going to issue that money out. And the reason we're going to do that is we hope that's going to be by the holidays, so you guys have some extra money for the holidays. Right. So as you heard it, once we get to 10 million tickets sold, we will send it out. That was in one presentation. In the second presentation, you can see the difference here along the bottom. This one is here, and we're going to give you the times and the video links for people if they want to watch it. And in this one, it goes on and says, no brainer. $25,000 is up for grabs. It starts today and it will end next Sunday on the 22nd. For every ticket you refer from now until next Sunday, whether it's a $20 ticket, $50 ticket, $100 ticket, what will happen is in these next 8 days, for every ticket, you will receive $1,000 from the $50 million bonus pool. Now, we're going to add additional money to that $50 million pool so that it is so it's not touching into the $50 million pool. But we can't do that until we know how many people are going to participate. So, guys, for a $20 investment, you can get $1,000. Now, the good news on the email this morning is what we've done is I asked if we could pay out this prize prior to the end of the raffle, if we could pay it out for the holidays. And what I got back was, listen up carefully, we're able to pay it out once we hit to 10 million ticket sales. So yes, we got a little bit of work to do, but advertisement starts now, and that means it could come by the holidays. Right. So guys, I had to address that. I'm going to move on. We'll have these links available. But the competition for the $1,000 in each ticket was when we get to 10 million ticket sales. I wish we were at a million ticket sales. We're not even at 100,000 ticket sales. Yes, we got 226,000 plus people that had signed up to reserve and pay for the ticket, but they've not paid the tickets yet. So guys, we just want to do this. Is something that we have to address on a legal side. So if there's any individuals out there are saying, hey, I want my $1,000 for a ticket, as you can see, you heard it there in two separate webinars and it was out. So guys, now we move on to the good stuff, right? So let's get started because I think it's important. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you something that some of you are already aware of and some of you aren't aware of, okay? So we're going to talk about this. I want you to look at these numbers. This is to match its statistical data, okay? So for last year, what happened was we had 433 different players, 433. The amount of games that they played in was 1,536, and the number of winners are 398. Basically 10%. 433, 398 is basically 10% of what the player games are going to be. So that's how our program's done. Winning amount went out was $10,644. Now, the reason I brought this up, guys, is because when we launch Ripple, instead of this site, what you're looking at right now, coming up and going live and not having everything working, and what we mean by everything working, there may not even be the phone approval yet done. Now, remember, we're doing this on web base. So that means you're going to be able to come in and actually play the game from any browser in the world, just like connecting to any other program. So that's kind of exciting. However, to get the features for the phone, what I call the what gets people to download and want to be part of it, they want a gimmick, and when they listen to the phone ringer, that's kind of a free gimmick to catch people, if they've lost their phone in the car or whatever it may be. So because of this, and this is app driven, Android and iOS, it's going to take some time. So we've opted to go out and give you a new sign up page that we are going to give you as it sits right now, we believe on Monday. Now, I need you all to listen carefully, please. Most of you are already aware of a company called Quantum Club. And if you're not aware of it, then please reach out to people. So currently, and I'll hit refresh, there's 25,775 in this program. and that just went up. So you can see a number here of the company that launched Christmas Day, 32,988. I've signed up 17 people because I shared the link with 17 people, of which there is a power line sign up, meaning everybody under me is 25,793. Now, I have not been on their recent calls. I do know who David is, the owner of the company, but I do not know what the product is in detail, and I don't know what that power line sign up is going to do. But what I am here to share with you today is the winner's circle. So the winner's circle is going to be a situation where everybody in the next 30 days from where we open will be similar as the power line, in the sense that it's going to let everybody fall into one group. Okay, so if you've been excited about the power line and sharing your links and doing things over the last 2 or 3 weeks, you're really going to be excited about this, because we're going to start with a PowerPoint presentation next week, sharing with people exactly what it means. So anybody that signs up next week in the next 30 days, what will happen is they are automatically added to the winning circle. That means when anybody and everybody wins, there's going to be 15% of the reward added to the winning circle. So the reason I showed you the demographics is currently we run between 8 and 12% in the payout of the Magic game, as you saw right there, close to 10%. What we're going to be doing is changing that and increasing it to 20%. And our goal is to get it even higher, because we want more and more people winning. But right now, we're going to be starting off with 20%. So if there's 1,000 people, just use 1,000 as a number. I don't care if you use 100 if you want to, but we use 20% of whatever the number you want to use. Right now, 1,000 people, that means 20% of that is going to be 200 people are going to be winners each day. Now, in them winners each day, the prizes are going to go from one single point all the way up to 5,000 points. Them points fall into that, means 200 people, that 15% of them points are going to fall into the winner's circle. That winner's circle means now you've got points daily, and you may not even be playing in the game if you got in pre-launch and you signed up from the 15th to the 15th of February. So guys, the reason I'm bringing this up is we're going to have a presentation on this upcoming Saturday, so you really grasp exactly what it is. But think about it very simply. Every player that plays from the day one we go live, you're going to get 15 points into a winner's circle. If you're part of that winner's circle without no obligation, you're going to get points. Now, what do points mean? Points mean cash. Cash is the same as points. You'll be able to go out and purchase, and we're going to be adding to our auction site. We've had a great call yesterday afternoon with a merchant company, a retail company, that we're going to even possibly be having different clotheslines and things like that that people can purchase from. So how does the points work? You literally have the points, what you get awarded for either winning directly or posting banners, so the business owners can see you posted about them, or maybe Avazoo banner, or you go into Win 360, which is our partner in the sense of they are having a competition, tournaments, poker tournaments. And what they do is every time there's a winner, they pay out in cash, and they also turn around and pay to a charity. And we're all about this charity, getting money in people's hands. So guys, out of any of our features, anything you post, you will receive points on. You use the Ripple card, the debit card. Every time you make a transaction, you might say, hey, if I use my regular Visa card, debit card from my bank, I don't get points. So points represent cash. Now, as we grow, the site will get bigger and bigger. What we're doing right from the get-go, we're going to be doing some basics, what I call basics. We're going to do what people need around the world on a daily basis, whether it's groceries, because everybody's got to eat. And if you get them from our site and they're delivered to you, it's exactly the same as you taking money out of your hard-earned check and then going to the grocery store and buying it. Okay, it's the same thing. Cash, groceries are the same thing. We're going to have things like your car payment. So you bid on your car payment. And if you're the high bid, we pay your car payment for 3 months. The same thing as cash. It could be electric bill. It could be a cruise. It could be, so there's going to be different items in there, but it's exactly the same as your basics, what you have in your daily life. Everybody has them. You know, some of you may be smokers. Well, you got to go and buy cigarettes, and they're $12 a carton or a packet in New York. Well, you'll be able to bid on them here, where you get a whole carton. And I'm not encouraging smoking, guys, because I don't smoke. I've been a long time quit. But bottom line is, everybody that is out there spending real money on items, we're going to be putting as much as we can in the auction site. And as we grow as a family together, what's going to happen is that auction site's going to have retailers come on there that may have Nike shoes on it, or it may even be tied together directly with Amazon. So there's a lot where we're going with this, but it all starts with this points. So again, if you have a debit card and you are making a regular payment, you go to the gas station and you put the debit card in and you fill it up with $50 of gas or whatever it is, you're going to get points. And then points then mean that you can go and bid on them on different products. So let's tell you a little bit about the bidding, how the bidding. So I've had a lot of personal messages that have come to me, and I want to make sure everybody really grasps it. We originally was thinking about paying out money. Okay, I'm going to be upfront with you. Then what concerned us, of agencies around the world that might consider this some form of a business opportunity. So we had some advice from a couple of different attorneys. We've done it that way. So by not paying to go into a game and receiving points, or receiving points for posting banners, or receiving points because you're using the debit card, you're not actually paying, putting a bet down where you're betting against getting money back. By receiving points and you go into the auction site, you're actually only getting points. It's a membership point program that then allows you to put the points, and you bid on an item. And if you bid on the item, then you're successful. It's delivered to you just like any other package is delivered to you. If it's electronic, it comes to you in electronic. If it's cash, because you'll be able to bid, say, on $1,000. So you're going to go up and say, hey, the bid on that $1,000 ends at 2 a.m. in the morning. And I'm up at 2 a.m. in the morning. So I'm going to monitor the bid, and you keep watching it and you keep watching the bid. And when it gets close to the time, you're going to place whatever you think the amount of points are going to be worth to the $500, or whatever the gift is you're looking to get, a food basket, whatever it may be. And you place that bid. Now, currently, when we done our research, we found it takes approximately 10 seconds from somebody pushing the button for the bid to show up. Okay, so if you bid it at 1 minute to the hour when that bid ends, you would get your bid in, but somebody else would see that bid, and then they're going to outbid you because they want that $500. Now what happens is you've lost your bid because you've already put your bid forward. So if you put 50 points down, you've lost that 50 points. But you say, okay, I got these 3 points. I'm now going to bid. I'm going to wait right until the last second, and I'm going to bid on the next and outbid the other bid, if that makes sense. Outbid the other bid. So now all of a sudden I've bidded 75 points and I've won the $500 or the grocery basket. Now you might say you like that. You might say, well, I'm not sure if I like that. This is the program that we're offering to people. We hope you enjoy it, because you'll be able to bid on multiple different things, and you're going to be getting multiple free points for doing different things. Very similar to the free entry model we have for Avazoo. We know it works. Again, you post banners for people's businesses, and immediately what's going to happen is, by posting them banners, you're going to receive free entries. This allows us to share banners all around the world for businesses, which allow you to contact businesses if you want to make some commission income, whatever it may be. So guys, it's really an exciting program that we've built if it's something that you enjoy. Obviously, the big problem you're all going to have is it's not a business opportunity where you receive money. You're not going to receive money apart from in the auction. You'll be able to bid on the auction to win that prize. Again, it's down to you and what you guys want to do. Some of you may want to say, I want to just get groceries, and I'm very happy bidding on groceries because I can get 3 months supply of groceries. Then another bid, it might be a month's supply of groceries, or it may be I want my electric bill paid for. So guys, it's a different concept than perhaps what you've seen before in the past, and it's going to start off with the match it game. However, 15 points or 15% rather of whatever the prize is, then points are going to fall into the winner's circle. And anybody you sign up under you, when they win, you're going to get points. And when somebody signs them up, if they win, that person gets points and you get points. So we're going to go through that on Saturday. So you have multiple avenues of receiving points that come into your account. And of course, then you got to go and bid to what you want, whether it's you want to buy cigars or you want to trip overseas or whatever it may be. So Saturday this week, we're going to do some visual demonstrations so you understand how it is. At the current time, we plan to open the sign up form on Monday. I think Monday's the 15th. Let me just check the calendar. Yes, Monday the 15th is when we're planning to open it. And what we're going to do from the weekend, hopefully, to Monday, we're going to take our loyal people. Who are our loyal people? Look around you. Look at the people that are talking. You are our loyals. We're going to give you one code. Now, I want you to listen to this because I know this is going to offend some people. I guarantee it is, but I got to address it. Okay. We don't know how to we always try to play a fair game. Okay, everything we've done, we've always tried to do completely fair. What's going to happen is somebody's going to say, I signed up under so and so, and I want them in my line. And then somebody else is going to say, I don't want that person in that line because they don't win me any prizes. Okay, so it's always that challenge. This is a brand new entity, a new company, a new model. It doesn't have anything to do with Avazoo. And it's completely a sign up process. But we're going to be loyal to those people. So on Saturday, after the call Saturday, we will issue. I love that win, win, win. Yeah, let me tell you about who wins. You're playing. I win. I play. We win, Jennifer. That means when I play, everything I earn, 50% of it's going to go to a charity. So remember, we haven't even talked about that yet because that's the hot button for a lot of people. And any charities can get involved in this as well, so they can be on the call on Saturday to get the sign up. But anyway, what's going to happen on Saturday is we're going to give you a code. That code, because you have been so loyal, is going to tie you directly to the company. Okay, so let me make sure I don't get myself in trouble with certain people because I always seem to get myself in trouble on these calls. So we do not want party A being upset with party B. Okay, I'm going to use party rather than names because I just don't want that to happen. So we're going to give you a referral code. Okay, that is going to be direct to the company. So every one of you loyal individuals, that means anybody that's on this call this upcoming Saturday, is going to get this code, which is directly to the company, directly to the company. Okay, so what you can do is either use that code or you could get together with your partner. So let's just say it's me and Norman. Okay, and Norman and I work well together. Norman is great out front. You don't forget, Norman's blind, but he's the only blind guy with a vision. Okay, he's amazing. So Norman and I work together. So I'm going to say, I don't want to be directly to the company. I want to work with Norman. So Norman, go and sign up and then give me your referral code. So you can do it manually yourselves if you want to work in a team. However, we're going to give everybody a referral code that ties you directly to the front line of the company. Now, why is that important? Okay, we're going to be bringing in the round robin. After the 30 days has ended, okay, and again, guys, please protect us when we say 30 days. If for some reason we haven't got something ready on the 30th day, we may open it to 32 days or 34 days. But until we go live, which we believe is 15th of February, actually, we believe it's earlier than that, we're going to give a 30-day window of what you could call pre-launch or pre-launch. And I think I copied that the other night from a call I had somebody ask. So guys, after that 30 days, everybody that's signed up is then going to be in the round robin. So you're not just competing to get that 50, or not competing, you're not paying any money, you're not putting up any credit card information, you're playing in a weekly game that can win you points. And anytime somebody plays in that game from that day forward, you're going to receive points. Now there is also another opportunity we have told people, and it does not look like many people are going to qualify, okay, for their own reason. I don't know why, but there are 25 points for each match it winner going into a pool, and there are 2 points from every worldwide survey that's going to go into a pool. This was something we talked about on what we called Opportunity One with the RRS Point Bonus Program. At the current time, there is nobody qualified as of to date. Okay, as of today. So if for some reason nobody qualifies by the time we launch a program, which will be the 15th of Monday, we are going to email all of you. We are going to let people know that that existing earn free point program will no longer be. The new program is this ABC, whatever the new program is going to be. Because, guys, that's not working at the current time. And again, if we're doing things that are just duplicating again and again, there is absolutely no point in doing that. So hopefully you understand it. So this Saturday, we will be going through a little demonstration of how it works. Yes, Norman, you made a nice quote up there on the YouTube, and I liked it. You're 100% right. When we do these promotions, they need to be in documentation so everybody can go back and look at them. A video recording or me talking is a contract. It's just like anything written down, but you're 100% right. So we're going to do better this year when we do these promotions of getting it in paperwork and then emailing it to you. But guys, as our core, you guys are going to have the opportunity starting on Saturday with a referral code that you will be able to go first. There'll be a window of an opportunity. You sign up. What that means is you are directly number one to the company, or your option to work with a team member. Then you can just get together on your own to do that. Then after that, through that next 30 days, anybody that signs up, you're going to use your referral code. And every time they win, you win. And when they sign up somebody else, every time they win, you you win as well. So we're going to go through them diagrams and show you all that this upcoming Saturday so you can see how it works. But because you're in that first 30 days, you are going to get this override of 15% of all of the of every winning entry out there. So guys, that's going to run into thousands because it's set at 20% winner. When we got 1,000 people, that means 200 people are going to win. If it's 10,000 people, we got 2,000 winners. If it's 100,000, then you've got 20,000 winners, and so on and so on. So these points are going to come to you that you can then go and bid on, and obviously you can get different prizes. Now, when I say prizes, they're not really prizes because you're bidding on it, but we are not. We want you to really look at this. It's the same as cash, but instead of sending out cash, finding out a payment system, sending out money, sending out W-2s, etc., etc., this is a way that we can then let you bid on that. It comes directly from the auction site to you, depending what the product is. It could be immediate if it's an email, if it's a software you wanted, say it was Windows 360 you wanted, and you haven't been able to buy it, you can take these points to buy Windows. If it's something like a hair salon, you want to go and get your hair done, obviously I don't, but you'll be able to bid on a gift card to go and get your hair done. And if you want your car payment done, you're going to bid on car payment, and then the car payment's done. So it's exactly the same as cash, but you're bidding on it and you're not paying money for your points. Where Zeke Rewards, which was the company that kind of put me in this vision, because I was involved with them when they got started a few years ago. It's exactly the same as that. Except for the thing is, you're not buying your points; you're doing it by doing good deeds. We're keeping the same model that we've got for Avazoo. So, guys, we're going to go into deep depth on Saturday. Only the people on Saturday on the call will get that code. And then, obviously, after that, you guys can start signing up people. We need it to go viral. We need to get as many people in. The more people we can get in, the more winners. This is a little bit opposite where some of you might say, oh, I'm not going to share this right now because I'm part of the pool. Well, that's the wrong way to look at this. Statistically, you're better off having more people. There's more winners, and when there's more winners, the bigger the prizes they could be winning. So you might win one which has got 1,000 points, and got only 10 players, but you might have 100 players that win 100 points, but there might be 100 winners, which means you get more points. So, guys, no pun intended. I hope you get my point on how it works. Again, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's all about you participating. And then inside the Ripple, when people download and help a friend, the app, you'll get points. And then points then go towards the bids. Pretty well duplication of how the free entries kind of work. There's only one prize, same scenario. So in this, when you bid, there's only one winner, but it increases your probability of winning because you got many points. You can up the bid, up the bid, up the bid until you win it. All right. So, guys, I don't know if that's helped any of you, but I would recommend, highly recommend, you get the word out to people, to get people on Saturday's call so we can go through it. We can demonstrate it to you. If everything goes good, we'll have the code on Saturday to give out to you. Worst scenario will be Monday the 15th. Then there's a 30-day window at countdown. So, Justin, I don't know if you've come up with any questions. Guys, I also want to let you know Paul is here. I'm going to have him come on and say hi. But Paul's been in a lot of pain. He won't tell you guys that. And he's been in and out of the hospital. And if you're wondering why I'm doing as much, is we're in the middle of, sorting out exactly what Paul can do currently. We're very concerned as friends and as a team about Paul and his health. So we certainly encourage any prayers you can for him. And I think he's going to pop on and just say hello. And I'm sure he'll be here Saturday. But he is managing director of Ripple. I have become what they call a out to Ripple, so I can help and assist to make sure we get things done. And of course, we are in the process right now getting other management people in to the company. So, guys, there's going to be a great opportunity here for leaders. One of the things we like the best is we're getting and Paul, stay on with me, bro. What we like, and we've discussed this, is when you win points, the charity wins points. Okay, and you'll have your own charity you can play for, as well as the 50-50 charity. So remember, if you've got your own church you want to donate to every week, you can do it through your own church. And then if you sign me up, when I win money for your charity as well. So don't miss out this upcoming Saturday, because it's going to be explained in the program, and it's really cool because then when you sign somebody else up, I go out and sign up and say, Justin, if Justin wins, he pays to my charity, and I get points, and you also get points. It goes 3 levels when it comes to the points going out for the charities. So, guys, it's really cool. And then what would happen is, as we move forward, the organizations, the charities can take them points immediately. And instead of waiting over a paper trail, you got to send them a check. It's got to be over a certain amount. They've got to take the tax advantages and all the other things that, you have to do in non-profit. Now they'll be able to get the points immediately, and they'll be able to go and bid on generators. They'll be able to go and bid on hospital equipment, whatever that charity is. If it's homeless, they can bid on hotel rooms to put the homeless into hotels, all kinds of things. So, Paul, how you feeling, brother? That's number one.
Tired and sore, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know. I saw you this morning in the meeting, and you are definitely having a tough time. Guys, Paul is a pretty strong-minded person, as well as can put up with pain. So when he tells you he's a hurting boy, that means he's hurting. But Paul, you're pretty excited where we're going, right?
Oh, definitely. I just wish it was one of those situations where we could click our fingers and be launched straight away. But we've made an agreement between ourselves that we're going to make sure that everything's working properly, that we've got everything up and running, before we launch. But we've agreed that we're going to go into the pre-launch, which we're now calling the pre-launch, to enable people to go in and sign up. But we've got a lot of exciting things coming up. There's not just going to be the auction in there. We're going to be bringing on other partners in the future, where we're going to be able to bring other products to you. Hopefully, we're going to be able to bring other companies to you. The only thing we're asking from companies is there's some sort of charity aspect there. That's what we're really wanting.
Yeah, and you guys, if you've got other organizations that are charity driven to raise money for them, put forward the name, talk to us, because inside Ripple, and that's, Rewards Ripple, the name was picked. So it did create a ripple effect that it keeps adding. So no, we're not going to put inside the Ripple, I don't believe. We're going to put inside there something that's not charity driven, unless it's something for the members that the members benefit from. Obviously, that would be different. So if it's a discount card or something like that, then of course we would put it in there. Now, the full membership is going to be always free, guys. There'll be people always be able to download the app, go into this, and it will be free. But then there's going to be the benefits for the people that want to pay a subscription. Instead of paying in a weekly game for free, you can play that for free, but you'll also be able to play in the daily game and get more points. You'll be able to post banners for free and get, say, a single point. But if you're part of a subscription plan, then you get 3 points. So it's always driven. Of course, we got to get money in for prizes, but the concept is spreading the word. Remember, all of this is to build a relationship with businesses, create a form of millions of people that can participate, and then they click on a link and play in a game, and all of a sudden Avazoo is there talking about, hey, have you bought your ticket for Avazoo Raffle yet? So to us, this is a marketing campaign to create ticket sales. The more people eyeballs see it, want to play in the game, they keep seeing Avazoo and Avazoo, and they see testimonials, then they see Kelly, and then they see Elias. Each time there's a ad spot that comes up in the Magic games, it's hopefully telling people about Avazoo, and we end up selling tickets. So please make sure you always remember why we've done this. It's not even though it's a standalone product, but it's been designed and created and put forward to help with Avazoo. Now, guys, I also want to share with you, make sure you understand. I just mentioned, and I got a text come in. I'm just looking at. No, the share effect does not change. Guys, keep posting. Even when today was down, I'm sorry about that. Again, I did warn people a couple of weeks ago that as we do the migration, the sites will be up and down. But no, you keep doing your postings. There's a form that I think Justin's already given to you guys. Just we don't need prior. Just if you posted 10 times today, just go to the form and put 10 times down. Okay. What we're doing it as a backup for you, not for us, and just put it down there. Now, the maximum shares you can get is 10,000. I don't think anybody's even close to that yet, but that will still be offered to you because we want you part of Avazoo as true owners, true family. So please continue with your shares. And remember, look at the email that was sent to you. You had to qualify for 3 of the others, and you had to have a ticket sale. So make sure you got that done. But them shares were yours. You got plenty of time yet, because we'll keep that going until we're actually signing up people, which will be hopefully Monday. And I'll even try to see if we can get it extended a little bit further. I'll let you know that maybe, well, I'll let you know on Saturday if we can extend it. But yeah, keep signing up, guys, doing your thing. Justin, do we have any other questions that we need to address for anybody at this time?
We have 2 questions, or 2 questions from Norman, actually, but they're like 2-part questions, so I can go into those.
Yeah. Now, guys, seriously, this is going to affect you all. Hang on, just all of you are getting on this call. This is the time that you want to reach out to other people. You don't even have to mention Avazoo. Get them on the call Saturday. It's about getting free prizes. It's really down to us to make this thing go viral. The more players, the more points. That's really it. So we need to get more and more signed up. So please make sure you get people on the call this upcoming Saturday. Previous people with Avazoo, new people, get them on there so they can find out all about Ripple and what's going on. Right, what are the questions we got?
Okay. First one says, what about the shares? Are they still running?
I just addressed that one, so you don't have to worry about that question.
Perfect. And then can you be specific on certain rules that must be followed, and when does it end?
And I already addressed that, Norman, that we're going to be doing a documentation that will go to you as an email of what the offer of the promotion is. So it'll always be in your email, just like the one we sent for the shares. That was in your email. Everybody got that. We also posted it in the CRC. So yes, your comment on YouTube, we noticed. And of course, we said, yes, we need to do better. And we've made a New Year's resolution that any competitions or anything we do will be documented so you can go and see it. So yes, is that the only questions we have, Just?
No, actually 2 more from Norman.
2 more from Norman. He's doing good today. What else has he got?
Will there be an option in the future for people to buy points?
No, at this time, we will not be doing it because in certain countries, if you're buying points, what's going to happen is you could fall into an area of gaming because you're bidding on something. So at this current time, we are not going to allow any point purchase. Now, Paul and I and some other people have already discussed that on the auction site, there might be 1,000 points that you can go and bid on. So you can get 10,000 points, go and bid on. So there's them options that you can do. And also with the subscription packages, they will come with a certain amount of points. So if you take subscription plan, say A for $4.95, that allows you to play in 7 games or whatever the number is. I don't really want to get into them details yet. It hasn't all been finalized. Or if you go out there and spend $29.95 a month, then you get all of the different point offers. So it'll all be based on it. But remember, there's always the free weekly game. You'll be able to play for hard money in the 360 with our partners because they are matching whatever you win in cash. They're matching with sending the same money to charity. So we're excited about that. They're actually going to be doing some own tournaments as well that'll create some excitement. And of course, we have the debit card that will be coming, which also will be a great benefit. So there's a lot of things coming to Ripple. What we're rolling out with first is obviously the Magic game to create the engagement. Then it'll be the business banners. Directly after the business banners, it will be the locations for doing surveys. In between all 3 of those, we will be working in the background for the app to come live, which will be the phone app for Stop My Phone Ringer. And then once we got the app going, we can then start adding the other items on like iDoc, so on and so on. So that'll be the first 3. Once them 3 are up, it will come with 360, Win 360. So that'll be on pretty quick. So we're hoping by the 15th of February, we will roll out with at least the Magic game, the daily, the weekly. We'll be rolling out with 360. We'll be rolling out with doing the banner postings and going out and doing the surveys for different stores. So that's what we are focusing on to be up for the 15th of February. And then after that, we will give a tentative dates as new products come. So give you a general idea. But when we go live on the 15th of February, or whatever that date is, if we adjust it, it will be that all them items will be working inside the dashboard or inside the app. Next question.
Okay. Please refresh our memory. What are the requirements to qualify to receive the shares? And does this include a ticket sale?
Yeah, go and read your email. Go and read your email because it was sent to you. It's been posted in the CRC multiple times. I don't actually have it in front of me, but it told you exactly where there was a reward bonus. It told you about there's 2 points come from every time there's a posting or a survey done. Every time there's a winner, there's 25 points, and it's for an elite group of Avazoo people. It's not shared with everybody on even the winner circle. It's a separate entity, a separate competition. if you qualify for that, you also get the additional points. So just check your emails that it was sent to you. It was sent the week I introduced it to you, the Friday night, and I believe it was also sent to you again, and it's been posted in the CRC. So you shouldn't have any problem finding it. Next question, Just.
Okay. Can we suggest other payment systems for future considerations for any other opportunity that may come up in Avazoo or RRS?
So when you're saying a payment solution, are you on about a payment to receive the payment of the monthly subscriptions? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know exactly, unless you can tell me how well it's worded. Just
I read
can
it
you
just
read?
the way it was written to us, so we'll wait for
Can we?
Wallace to come back.
All right, so Wallace said, can we suggest another payment system? So Wallace, with this particular program, we can pretty well use any merchant account in the industry, from PayPal to Stripe to just regular credit cards around the world, because this is not connected to gaming. Gambling is where it becomes the problem. Ripple is not a gambling site. So we shouldn't have any problems, but let us know what you're specifically looking for, or if you're recommending a payment system, then send it into Paul at rewardsripplesolution.com, and then he can get that. All right, what else we got, Just?
Okay, that's it for questions.
All right. All right, guys. So Paul, anything you want to add to our little conversation here with everybody?
No. Please, if anyone has any suggestions or any comments, please email me directly. Dave just gave out my email address. I'm more than happy to speak to anyone about any subject. We do analyse everything that we're going to be doing. We look at any legalities, options for people around the world, best solutions for everyone considered. I know Dave mentioned PayPal there. PayPal is not my favourite. It really isn't, especially after the marathon where they were taking a high percentage. And considering it was to pay to charity, it was a ridiculous amount of money they were taking out per dollar. So we are looking at other solutions. But yeah, bear with me. I will get there. I'll get myself sorted. I'll be back up to 100% soon, I hope. But if not, I'm still working in the background, doing as much as I can.
Yes, so please take it easy. All right, so we got you, bud. All right, guys, so we're gonna wrap here. Guys, I really encourage you to get as many people as you can on Saturday. I know after that we're gonna start doing presentations. So there'll be a 15, 20-minute presentation that I hopefully Kelly will be more than happy to do. Elias can do it in Spanish. It's about signing up people. If we can get this thing to go viral, if we can pick up 20, 30, 40,000 viewers in that 30 days, there's no reason if this other company can do this power line and they can do 30,000 in 10 days, there's no reason we can't do it. And if we use them numbers, what they're doing, the prizes don't go from something small. Them prizes go to huge. I mean, I'm talking about, $10,000. You bid on $10,000. See, now you're bidding on it, you can win it, or bidding on a car. So the more people, so we've got to work as a team to make it happen. We want to sign up people, but in theory, anybody who can add 2 + 2 should want to be part of this. You're opening up a device, clicking on a button, picking numbers, your own lucky numbers if you want to pick, or a pattern, and you're going to try and match it. The only thing is you got to watch an advertisement before the number pops up. Well, that advertisement is what pays the money. And if that advertiser only sees 10 people looking, we don't get as much money as if there was 10,000 people. So if there were 10,000 people looking at his or hers or their ad each day, all of a sudden that prizes get bigger and bigger. So guys, and the way we've designed it so that it's very similar to the free entry process, there's only one prize each time, whether one person bids on it or 1,000 people bid on it. So again, and the non-profits, they're going to be able to go and bid on the items they need today, rather than going through paper trails, going through time delays to get money, and 80%, 70%, 60% goes out into overhead. If they need certain things, they'll be able to click on them. So guys, as this grows out in the next 30, 60, 90 days, this auction site, and perhaps we can even use a different name, we'll try to come up with something, it's going to get really creative and exciting to help everybody. It doesn't matter if it's school books for the kids, doesn't matter if it's a gasoline card to take your kids to school, or even a bus pass, or whatever you need to do in your part of the world. The longer we go, the more we'll be able to have them on there. And then not everybody's going to bid on it. You know, if it says, for example, Kenya bus pass for the city for 30 days in their main city, well, not everybody's going to bid on that. If it says in Australia, you know, the Sydney Opera House, I doubt if, or Opera House, if I pronounce it right, I doubt if people from around the world are going to go and bid on something apart from Australians. So you're going to find the product we put on there is related to the people who want it. Again, everybody wants groceries. Groceries cost cash. Everyone wants their bills paid, so that's cash. Everybody wants hygiene products. You know, if you're in a part of the world you need a well and you've got your own place, you can bid on a well. So you may not win the first time, but you might win the second time. Remember, with the free points being in this 30-day sign-up process to win a circle, no matter what, whether you win or not, 15 points keep dropping into that pool that keep turning around and around. And again, after that, the round robin comes into place. And guys, this is not even talking about the charity side, what it's doing for the charity. We're helping people immediately. As soon as that game's won that first day, somebody can immediately go on and start getting their help, their need, whether it's homeless, whether it's putting a roof over somebody's head, whatever it may be. So it is exciting, guys, but it can only work if we all push the product and we get them on. So let's start this Saturday getting people on so they can hear about the presentation, how it's going to be, and hopefully we'll have a good Saturday and we'll rock and roll from there. All right, guys, I thank you for being with us today. Again, thank you for all the prayers for everybody out there. For those of you who got on late at the beginning, we did cover 2 YouTube videos in reference to some legal things we've had to cover. Please make sure you watch that. And we certainly encourage you to be here on Saturday with us so you can find out more. Thanks, guys. God bless to all of you. Please take care, and let's design the wheel, make this thing run smoothly, and eventually it'll get us our end result, which is ticket sales, that we can go out and do what we want to do and help people around the world. Thank you, guys. God bless and take care.